being able to represent yourself as who you are helps others to speak for themselves.
I'll say, as I know right now, the Star Trek and Marvel universe are connected, but there is the multiverse, so you never know.
Who's her? You know her. Don't pretend you don't.
I know her. I've known her my whole life, literally. So,
are you going to toss it off to me again?
I mean, no. I'm tossing it to Janora. Janora is going to have to introduce herself.
Ladies' Day.
Yes.
Wait.
I don't think there's a video game that simulates what it's like to have a family.
Definitely simulation game.
Are you kidding? I get left burned on fire. My mom leaves the stove on. That ain't a family. My house burns down half the time.
That's exactly what that's supposed to be.
Was that Centipede at the end of that, or was I mistaken?
No, that's the Chicken Invaders universe.
Some game that top tier. It looked cool.
It's a silly game. I mean, you shoot the chickens; they turn either into hamburgers or drumsticks. It makes no sense, but how a chicken turns into a cheeseburger, I don't get it. How
does a chicken turn into a cheeseburger? That's probably the question that everybody's asking is chickens and cheeseburgers. They don't seem like they would go together.
Hey, you never know. Chicken and waffles is a thing.
Yeah.
That is a thing. We got a very popular chicken and waffle place. Actually, we got two very popular chicken and waffle places here in Durham, North Carolina, because we've got what's the one? Dame's Chicken and Waffles, and we've got Beasley's over there in Raleigh. So there might be others, but there are two of them. And I think, Jacoby, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think there's a chicken and waffle food truck as well. So I think we've even got a chicken and waffle food truck, big something. But I remember seeing that was something existing as well. So yes, us folks in the South, we love our chicken and waffles.
Oh yeah, hey, I'm fat for a reason. I like to eat.
Right.
Are there chicken and waffles over there in your neck of the woods? That whole Kansas area?
No, sir, we don't have anything like that. We have barbecue is popular here. We're Dry Rub is really famous up through this area. The Memphis Dry Rub up through Kansas City barbecue, Dry Rub. The other thing I could say that's pretty popular around here is pork, which is pretty much barbecue. Oh my God. Yeah, that's pretty much it. If we don't really have anything else, you couldn't really say fresh fish. For hunting, we don't really have a lot of hunting here. We have a lot of farmland, but
farmland. Speaking of farmland, there's lots of farmland in China too, and I'm trying to figure out how the heck are you going to control how many hours kids play, because apparently they have banned kids from playing online video games during the week, and they're saying they only play online video games.
They can still play offline video games. It's online, and they can play offline video games all day.
So they can play online all day long, but they can. But I'm just trying to figure out. I know that that's a government-controlled state and everything, but I'm still trying to figure out how are you going to even do that? Do you walk into the people's houses and be like, "Oh, nope, you're playing games"?
Well, okay. Right now, all of us are connected through something called a VPN. Or IP address. We're connected through the interweb. So your internet provider is able to track what you're doing right now. It knows what we're doing. So let's say some highly controlled government like China is watching all that. So they can throttle it or stop it altogether from even going and being able to access the online network. Now there's loopholes and people be able to figure stuff around that, but they're targeting the younger audience. Did you read the statement of what they posted and why they did it? Because they actually released an official statement.
Oh, wow. Because I'm just seeing here, it says China has barred online gamers under the age of 18 from playing on weekdays and limited their play to just 3 hours most weekends, marking a significant escalation of restrictions on the country's massive gaming industry. Starting this week, minors will be allowed only an hour of playtime between 8 p.m. and 9 p.m. on Friday, weekends, and public holidays, according to a statement from Chinese media watchdog, the National Press and Publication Administration, that was posted by state news agency Xinhua on Monday. The move represents a huge tightening of earlier limits set by the agency in 2019. So it looks like they are definitely got some rules. I'm trying to get to the part that you're talking about. The NBA.
Yeah, they said there's like they called it national rejuvenation, is the term they used.
National rejuvenation, because it says the NPPA noted this week that the rules were being issued at the beginning of the new school semester, putting specific requirements for preventing the addiction to online games and protecting the healthy growth of minors. Investors were quick to react because apparently they had some stocks that dropped big time as well. So it looks like they're having a major.
Oh yeah, but there's also I was watching another podcast the other day talk about this a little bit, and they were saying how honest, if you really think about it, one of them was getting kind of like a little crazy about it, but he was like, that's actually a money marketing genius scheme. Think how much mobile games are going to go up. Because you can't watch all mobile games because you can go in the store and buy a prepaid phone. So it's really kind of smart in a way. And mobile games are just shooting up, which I whatever. But I mean, it is what it is. It's just mobile games are easier to access for kids under the age of 18. So
mobile market globally is big. It's
huge.
Oh.
Hey,
yeah.
And this is totally unrelated, but we love talking about kind of crazy topics as well. And this is actually something that I was involved in. I think I mentioned it to Toby, but you don't know this, John. But I had the pleasure of yesterday having a guest on one of my other shows, the online dinner party and everything. And Toby will tell you I've had some interesting guests on some of the shows. Awesome. And this particular lady was a tantric sex expert and a phone sex operator. So it was quite fascinating, some of the things that we talked about, because she definitely went all over the place.
Interesting.
And went all over the
I would love to have been a part of that conversation.
Huh? What'd you say,
I would
John?
have been a part of that conversation.
Yeah,
I needed to watch.
Filter on me. I'd shoot. Let's go.
I needed to
that
watch
grossly.
That
I would just be super curious.
I just wanted to see how awkward it would make Mark feel.
Mark was blushing the whole time.
I was
blushing the 3 inches. He feels more like a man after that.
I was blushing the whole time. She was talking about all kinds of fascinating things, because she even got into intimate parts, but she gave them
nicknames. God, we wear tight underwear, right?
Yeah. It was quite fascinating.
Get the whitey tighties on.
Yeah, it was quite fascinating and quite scary.
We'll talk about the first thing that pops up.
It is. That's Mark the whole time as he was sitting there talking.
Oh yeah.
And the hearts and the eyes and everything.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, it was quite fascinating.
It's all kind of interesting, but it's a whole world, It should be something definitely not to be ashamed of, just because if you're sexually driven. Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing at all.
Off target, off topic, but yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. Oh hey,
I mean, it's honestly the oldest.
Some people are, and some people aren't.
It's the oldest industry that we've ever had.
Right.
And I mean, there's nothing really to be ashamed. What you do is what you do.
Right. Yeah.
Sex work is no different from working in a steel mill.
Right.
If someone agrees to it, then they're welcome. In my opinion, they're welcome to do what they want with their body. It's not. I do not own that body. So.
Yeah, but it was fascinating, because even some of the things that we talked about with like the YouTube people, because she even mentioned a couple of YouTube folks that she knows in not just that field, but in other fields as well. But there were people that were paying like ridiculous amounts of money. I think that she mentioned one person called her and wanted like maybe a couple of $100 just to for the person to describe what was going on with her feet. And I'm going like, okay, that's weird, but
this feet thing. It's always about the feet. What is it with the feet?
Hey, are there any feet video games? We were trying to figure out earlier whether there were any video games that are not. If there's any subject that doesn't have a video game, I bet you there's not a feet video game.
I showed you last time. There's a feet video game.
Well, out there on some half-assed corner website, buried deep between like 3 links. Someone out there has got some weird feet shit going on. It's like press F to rub right toe, press L to rub inner toe. you know someone out there did. People are fucked up. That's all I got.
Honestly, you don't have to go all the way too far out there, because if you just type in feet on Steam, it's pulled up.
God, here we get into the weird part of Steam again.
I mean,
happy feet.
How is that? 294. There's furry feet.
Not furry feet.
Beautiful feet cabin.
Beautiful feet cabin.
Stinky feet. The Adventures of Bigfoot. At Your Feet.
Erotica feet.
I mean,
that's what we want right there.
It's there.
I don't know whoever. I mean, to each their own. But that's not gonna get. I don't know, man. I just don't. It's whatever.
Well, there was another. We're gonna get off the feet right now. But another thing that came around was,
look at there.
Which I think that you would think that they talk about the destruction of media, the destruction of newspapers, but apparently there used to be this thing that was very popular back in the day called video game magazines, and apparently they're not popular, but they are still out there, and apparently they are going for all kinds of crazy money because they're not as many.
The original Xbox was releasing their game Xbox magazine. It used to always come with a demo disc, and I used to I was pretty poor growing up, so my dad wasn't able to buy the games, but he would always get me this magazine. It was only about $8 or $9, and it would always come with a demo disc of popular games that are out or coming. And I mean, I used to get those things religiously. I loved all that stuff back then because I had the original Xbox when it first came out.
Well, there's something for everybody because there's even a catalog.
Oh yeah, it's so cool.
With Nintendo with Game Power, I think it was.
I've had an Xbox Live for a while.
Yeah, tons of video game magazines, catalogs.
Not to the new ones. I like a lot of the old school ones. Now it's just I don't know. To me, it's more about. It seems like it's just ad. That's just me.
Yeah, well, there's something called Retro Mags, which has a vast catalog of the old video game magazines, and if you want the thrill of a single issue of history in your hand, there's the Video Game History Foundation. There's a Video Game History Foundation. Hey, Jacoby, I think you need to apply for the Video Game History Foundation so we can get some money for Bull City Gaming.
Yeah, that'd be good. I know I have a Nintendo Power around here somewhere.
Nintendo Power? What you looking for?
What is he looking for?
You down to buy furry feet?
Hey, I told y'all. Said y'all didn't know about feet. Look at that.
It's about to pop off. But no, what we getting down with today, guys? What we got going on? How's everybody doing? How's the week been? Jovi, you said you went to the beach. That's dope.
Yeah, went to the beach. Had a good little time at the beach.
Mark had an erotic date.
Yeah, Mark did have the erotic date. I don't know.
Mark, I had to get tested for COVID.
You had to get tested for COVID? Why?
Yeah, my wife came in contact with it last week. And then I got really sick over this weekend.
Oh, wow.
And then, literally just like today, I started clearing up. My test came back in yesterday. It was negative, but I did have some gnarly-ass cold. And it's, been on, NyQuil and DayQuil, rotating between the two. But starting to pull out towards the end here. But, yeah, I mean, it's been a little crazed.
Sounds like a little crazed. And how was the beach, Jacoby?
Oh, the beach was great. Went to...
is it too hot or do you get decent weather?
No, I mean it was definitely hot. It was definitely hot, but the thing was, I mean, we're right at the beach, so the closer you get to the water, the more the wind would blow off the water, so it would keep it somewhat cooler. But it was a nice time. It was definitely a nice time. Tasted some orange and cream fudge.
Orange and cream fudge.
That does not sound good.
That does not sound good.
I actually do not like fudge like most people do.
Well, I'm not a big
hot fudge.
Person. I mean, I'm not a big fudge person because chocolate, I'm not huge into chocolate. I like the fruity stuff. So orange and cream.
I like gummies.
Yeah, the gummies are good. But orange and cream was good. I was like, okay, this is different. It tastes just like the ice cream.
I love orange and cream ice cream. I'll mess some of that up.
Mm-hmm.
It's so creamy and it's just not too sweet. That's why I like it. It's just not too sweet.
So yeah,
I don't like too sweet.
Yeah, that was you're supposed to take a video game company that's called Probably Monsters, but apparently they're doing a lot of great work over there in Bellevue, Washington. But the name of the company is Probably Monsters, and they announced on Tuesday. So they announced that they're going to raise $200 million in a Series A financing. So I guess they're being taken very seriously because they're raising a lot of money, but they're building themselves as a collective of family of sustainable game studios through a people-first culture. So rather than being a traditional gaming company, they're going to take a more active role in business management in an arrangement that intends to free up its studio personnel to spend more time on creative work. So I think that you ought to go to work for a company called Probably Monsters. I think both of you are in the video game space. That would be a great space to go to work. A company called Probably Monsters.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. Yeah. I don't know what we.
A little Monster Inc. in there.
John, we could have played Paladins. I completely forgot about Paladins.
Oh man, I ain't playing that, brother. We can play. We can play Civ. We got that downloaded. We could, because I actually know what I can get a game set up real fast, and we can bust out.
Go ahead and do that. I'll try to figure out more about this company. Well, apparently they're creating new games that nobody knows what the games are, because apparently they've got 3 internal development studios. Firewalk is currently developing a multiplayer game that will be globally published by Sony Interactive Entertainment, while Cauldron's first project is a single-player, adventure-driven game that will evolve with and around the player. And the third, as yet unnamed team, is reportedly working on a next-gen open-world co-op experience that will bring players together. So it looks like they're actually putting together ideas that you folks can come up with, or just people in general. So it looks like they are very much in the early games of whatever this company is. They're definitely looking for both John and Jacoby. So Probably Monsters, if y'all need some great people in video games, Jacoby and John are available. Yes, I'm as their agent and their pimp, since I did have that conversation with that lady earlier in our conversation. So I'm serving in that role on the business side. So Probably Monsters, if y'all are listening, Jacoby and John are available for work.
Yeah, I think I'd be a creative mind. I don't think I'd help much on the digital side of things, but if they wanted a creative mind or someone to help write a part of the story or something, I think I could get into that for sure. Or think of like abilities. There's got to be people that sit around like, all right, this character, think of what he looks like, what weapons he carries, and his abilities. Go, here you am. I'd be like, sweet. All right. He wields a yo-yo. On Tuesdays, he's more powerful. Whatever I want to do, baby.
Oh, what's he more powerful on Tuesdays for? Taco Tuesday?
It ends with Y.
Every day ends with Y.
Exactly. All right, bro. We're playing Rocket League, Civ, or Super Animal Royale. Does Super Animal Royale actually have a double mode where we can team up?
It does.
Let's play it. I haven't played it. I downloaded it with you in mind.
Oh man, it's just so silly. It's just
we're going in right now. It's happening.
All right. Let me go ahead.
Pull it. Sounds fun. Why not? Let's do it. I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
Oh, you doing? It's basically a top-down version of Fortnite with animals, and it's cute.
Oh no, I watched you play it that one day. That's why I downloaded it. It actually got good reviews, so I downloaded it on wife's computer so my son can play it with me when he comes over.
Hey, Jacoby and John, speaking of good reviews, I did not get a good review for my fantasy football picks, because I picked on my second pick some unknown player that everybody was looking at me, or actually they were sending me texts going like,
hey, I'm going to share my screen with Toby.
How did you pick this person? Because I think I picked like an Atlanta player, Christian somebody, but they couldn't even find him on the depth chart. So yeah, I think that I let my fingers pick somebody that I didn't know who it was.
Create a Super Animal account.
Oh my God.
I got Tom Brady and the Ravens, so I did get some good players. But yeah, I think I got a C- for my draft. So it was not happening. So I needed Joby to help me because, like I said,
oh Lord,
I think somebody horrible.
And maybe after that, just wait 1 second.
Joby, I needed your skill sets in being able to do critical thinking and pick better players. So
we got to fix that, Mark. Because you seem like you're just picking some random people, picking like a kicker as your 3rd round pick.
All right, my account's created.
Draft. You don't draft kickers.
Hell yeah, guys! Perfect. Welcome to Super Animal World. Thank you for joining us. Before we get started, here are a couple ground rules for being a good Super Animal community member. No teaming. Only team up with super animals who are officially on your team. You'll see them on the right side of your screen in duo squads. No teaming in solos. Be positive.
You have to be positive?
Positive. Be positive, supportive, and sportsmanlike. No spamming, slurs, racism, politics, advertising, or other toxic behavior. When in doubt, keep it family friendly. We understand that sometimes animals and people have disagreements. Just keep it civil. We're pretty understanding. We'll give out warnings for minor offenses. So teabagging is allowed. But anything massively disruptive can lead to a ban without warning.
Hey,
All
John,
right, not too bad.
That's not too bad. But John, don't you have a? Because I know, can't remember because I don't have any in my life right now. But don't one of you two have a pet in your life? And if so, is the pet going to play the game as well? Because I'm thinking the pet could probably come.
I do have animals, but they're fat right now.
So they would not play the video game?
Yeah, they're on the couch.
I sent you the invite.
All right, I'm online now. I was offline. I was invisible.
Oh, well, I sent it via Discord.
Oh, is that where you sent it?
Yeah.
Let me see if I can go through there.
See if it popped. It should pop up.
I'm there. Let's go. Oh, man, we're insane. We're insane.
Look at there. Look at there.
All right, chat. Today, we're popping off.
You ready?
I'm so ready, dude.
On duos.
Hey, Jacoby, have you seen any of these celebrities using the gaming platform for their comedy shows? Because apparently Chris Gethard, Robbie Hoffman, and Martin Arbano were using the platform during this whole COVID era, and they were saying that now that gave a big boost to Twitch. So I was wondering if you had stumbled across any of these national or internationally recognized comedians on your Twitch account.
I mean, everybody right now uses different platforms. From YouTube, YouTube just took over Dr. Lupo's account.
It took over Tim the Tap Man's account.
No, they did Dr. Lupo.
They got Lupo too?
Yeah.
Dang, I'm not surprised. That was a big move from both of them. Well, YouTube is really going to start focusing on their, more on the streaming world, because right now, and hands down, no one comes close to what Twitch is doing for their what they offer for their community, what they offer for the experience for the player and the streamer. And it actually would be kind of nice if another company would start putting some effort into it.
Well, apparently,
YouTube in the last year only added a couple things.
Well, apparently, a major company in that whole cable world has gotten involved, and as I'm reading this article, it's saying that no, my eyes aren't tricking me. QVC, and yes, I did say QVC is currently in the possession of the consistently sold out Xbox Series X. So apparently, QVC is all into controlling the Xbox Series X. So they have also realized how important video games are in that lovely mega company QVC. And on top of that, QVC is offering up this bundle for $100 of the original price. And the bundle apparently...
Where are we going, baby? We go Research Labs, Jacoby?
All right, that'll work.
The bundle includes Madden 21, a Nyko gaming set, a Nyko dual charging dock, and even a Mighty Skins voucher for customizable console and controller skins. So that you can have for a mere they're saying $100 off the original price. Whatever that is.
Deploy. How do you deploy?
You gotta hit one of the buttons. I use the controller.
Wait a minute.
Wait,
did you just hear what you said? You got to hit one of the buttons. Like, there are not tons of buttons on the computer.
Well, I'm on the controller now because it made it a little bit easier. Okay, I see you. There you go.
I'm coming.
Like, you got to hit one of the buttons.
Oh, there you go. Got some weapons down
here. You can have that. That's fine. All right, that's what that works.
Are y'all playing this on a regular computer? Utopia, y'all playing this on a regular computer or like not on your phone, on a regular computer?
No, it's PC. A regular computer? Is there other computers?
Laptops. I meant like a desktop versus a laptop.
I'm on desktop. I won't play on a laptop unless I spend some serious money. All right, I got a gun.
Okay.
Ooh, there's stuff in here.
Yeah.
Health.
What's it? Health?
C is take. What's C do?
Pills. Oh, there goes that's a handgun down there. What's this?
Wait a minute, the animals have handguns? I'm already scared of these animals.
I don't want to get stuck in there.
Whoa! There's a shotgun right there.
Animals are not supposed to have handguns and shotguns.
Hey, these are vicious animals. I'm a tiger.
You know, well, you know where my mind went to, Toby. I'm thinking to myself, like, you know, we're here in North Carolina where there's a lot of deer hunting, and you know good and well if the deers get a gun, we're in serious trouble because they're coming after us. They're already big and mad, and they're gonna have guns too.
Yep. Did you just pick up toilet paper?
I picked up tape.
Oh, what you need toilet paper for?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what to do. There's a ball. You can get in it.
We got to go. I think you can get in the ball. Yep.
Yeah. It's a heavy ball because you had to move it really.
Oh, bro, there's something here. What's this? Impossible tape.
Oh, you just dropped I don't know what that was.
Drop something or another.
I got a grenade. We got to find. Oh, we're in the zone.
We're in the zone. Auto zone. You can chop progress.
Yep. You got to go to auto zone.
I won't leave you too far.
Oh, look at there. Yeah, you can chop up the. I didn't see that you could chop the grass.
It's kind of cool.
Get you rolling around.
You do that. What's that movie where the little hamsters and the ball? Is it Turbo with the dog? Yeah, it is. There's a little ball. Jacoby, come on, baby.
Come on, where's it?
It's time to go on adventures. Let's go. Yeah. We on the highway to hell.
Look at that.
We on the highway to hell. Oh, shit.
The edge. We got to go. There's health down there. I'm bouncing off of trees.
Yeah, dude, we're in bamboos right now, baby. Crouching tiger hitting us.
20 players remaining.
Dude, we're too good at this game.
Oh, that's that night shotgun, I guess.
We're too good at this game. We're gonna get signed.
There goes some shells. I'm gonna get this shotgun.
Esports, here we come. Hey, there's people over here.
Oh, there are people over there?
Yep.
Okay, I jumped out of the ball so I can head over with
I've heard it all now. Jacoby, you know, we talked about the different things that can become games.
Oh, Lord.
No!
Good gosh.
And it actually looks like a simple game. Jacoby and John?
What's up?
Apparently there's you remember that great Suez thing that happened where the container ship got stuck in a tight canal that was in the news several years back?
Oh, yeah.
There's a video game about it now.
No way.
Yep, it's called a newly revealed PC game called Whatever. Will give players a rough approximation of what it's like to steer a container ship through a tight canal a half year after its inspiration, the Ever Given, got unstuck from the Suez. So yes, they have made a video game about this now.
Oh my God.
I told you they make a video game about everything.
There's people getting into video games simply because the market's just so lucrative. They don't even care about games.
Yeah. It says for all of the thousands of video games that are made each year, it's rare that one is based, however, loosely on the news. So any good game like that takes time because games like large container ships are difficult to steer to completion. But for context, a blockbuster 2011 PlayStation game inspired by 2005's Hurricane Katrina felt unusually timely because, you know, it happened 6 years later. And when a major game released this April referred to a redneck mob storming DC, its creator said that could only be a coincidence given the production timeline. That was only a coincidence. Okay.
Yeah. It was. They didn't plan on that. Never.
It was all right. Yeah.
That was never planned. But Whatever apparently is a small indie game is coming from 36-year-old Bangkok-based amateur game developer Napas Jet Tortiga, who told Axios over Discord, one of Jacoby's favorite people, that he last made a game 15 years ago. In March, he was tinkering with some game development tools while looking up for an idea when he opened up Facebook and saw the news about the Ever Given. And I just wondered, how could that be possible, he said.
Go.
What was the captain and the crew doing to get it stuck that way?
There's one up here.
He got to work making a prototype of the game in which you steer a ship through narrow passages.
I got both of them, baby.
You got both of them? Where are you at? There you go.
Lift me up. There we go. I'm a fucking G, bro. Fucking popped off.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it takes a while to res.
Yeah, it has a timer.
Hey, Jacoby, I think we need to look up something in the news and make a video game about it.
Woo!
Oh, here's a news story. We can make a video game about it. Apparently, the Coast Guard has just recently repatriated 11 Dominican migrants and returned 12 Haitians to the Dominican Republic. That sounds like a good video game. Jacoby, let's make a video game about it.
Oh,
I got purple dude pencils, baby.
Come over here to the vet.
I'm coming, baby. Hey, open this thing, baby.
Why is there a red fox? Not
Uh,
that
Ooh,
red fox.
sniper rifle. Come grab these
Oh.
pistols.
I got the oh yeah, I want one of those.
I got the sniper.
Well, yeah, I got the sniper and yeah, let me pick this.
What's the tape do?
Is that a mouse?
A mouse.
He's a tiger.
Tiger. Well, it keeps turning. It was changing colors, so I wasn't sure what it was.
No, you
Oh,
can.
there's a blue.
I see the
Hey,
big bird.
you got a revolver right there.
I already got a pretty revolver.
Oh, I don't want
Ooh,
you want
grenade?
There you go. Yeah, I got the bananas.
Oh, 4. That's it. Quick key.
Green
Ooh, I should set my
shotgun?
keybinds.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do the keybinds on this one.
I'm
Oh,
gonna have to set like where we at?
right there.
What is that? We ride it, baby.
Got it.
Oh,
Oh, ride that thing.
too strong. I
Oh,
heard something. Where's it at? Let's go. Let's dance in the pale moonlight.
Hey, John.
What's up, baby?
Oh,
That
there they
thing,
go
looks
right
like
there.
that thing looks like a very big animal. I was going to share with y'all a story that a friend of mine told me on the
Oh,
podcast.
him
And
down, baby.
they were very true about it. But John, there's a woman that's local here. I think she lives in Cary, which is
Did
one
you
of our
die?
communities,
Yeah, I did.
towns, and everything.
Oh, Lord.
But she is a stewardess, and as a stewardess, she
What airline?
has written a book about crazy things that have been on the plane. This was before COVID. One of those crazy things, because that's what that big animal reminded me of, was a kangaroo. Can you imagine a kangaroo on your plane flight?
It got loose on the plane.
No, it was a service animal. It was a service
Oh
kangaroo.
my gosh! A kangaroo was someone's service animal.
Yes,
Is that like a thing in Australia? Like allowed?
it was allowed. They allowed it on the plane because the kangaroo was there. I think it was an
Service
international
animal
flight,
kangaroo.
but the kangaroo was a service animal that was allowed. Can you imagine if you go and walk onto the plane? I'm thinking both Jacoby and John, if they walked onto the plane, they just paid their ticket, they saw the kangaroo sitting in aisle 16. I'm thinking that both of y'all would turn around and be like, I got to get on another plane, but maybe not. Jacoby, there's a kangaroo sitting in aisle 16. Are you going to stay on the plane?
I mean, the pouch is warm, isn't it?
That's true.
I mean, hey, I'm gonna do me. I'm gonna just go ahead and relax. That kangaroo don't know me.
Right.
What about you, John? Are you walking off the plane?
No, I've had kangaroo jerky. It's pretty good.
Oh, you're gonna try to cook the kangaroo.
Yeah, I'm hungry. I'm on a flight, baby. You hungry on a flight? I do.
I can see John now going up to the captain talking about like, y'all got a kitchen back here somewhere so I can sit there.
I need some Chef Boyardee, some spaghetti and meatballs, please. I'm a grown man. I want some toast.
And I need to go with that kangaroo.
Here's where we pop off, Cat.
All right, now where we gonna pop off at?
Where you want to go, baby?
Go to the research labs. Research labs are always fun.
All right, we'll go to research labs.
Oh, you don't want to do super animal super stage? What in the
All right,
world?
let's go super animal super stage.
What the heck is that?
I don't know. We're going.
It's where the big
Yeah.
concert's at. The animal
Never
concert.
lost. First try right here.
Oh, look at it. Somebody there. A couple already gone.
Toby. This is an animal related game. So I'm imagining the Eagles are down there playing. The Turtles, we can name animal groups all day long. So I'm imagining that's what's going on in that concert there. Huh?
Turtles in
Beatles,
a show.
You ready to drop? There we go.
Go, baby. Next
The
level.
Lord.
which we call those
Next
amazing.
level. Ooh, there's blue over here.
Oh, I see him.
Oh, we're gonna pop off, baby. They ain't ready. They ain't ready.
You gotta pop off quick because they're already down there. Which one you got?
Oh my god.
Lord, I gotta get in there.
We could even name
The
this.
bow and arrow. Oh Lord, drop.
Did you tell me since we were thinking of bad animal groups?
Right here, baby.
The chipmunks were down there.
Goodness gracious.
Oh,
We're
dear
getting
dad,
clapped by
it must have been a
12-year-olds, baby.
cheetah.
That's what's happening right now.
Hey, wait a minute. 6669 killed Bull City Gaming. That's just wrong.
I mean, that's what happens. That's what happens.
We almost had them. We were this close. These people are just too good, bro.
Hey, they land at the perfect spot. This is what I do in Fortnite. I end up going way out in the country somewhere where nobody else knows where I am.
Oh, you hide.
Yep. And then I start picking up stuff. I mean, I still stink at the game, but yeah, I hide out.
I like to hunt. I'm a hunter. I mean, I haven't played this, so once give me a little bit of time, a little bit of esports magic. Sit up in my chair, put my hat on.
So you're the hunter and Toby's the gatherer.
Sweat activated.
I'm a sniper.
He's the sniper.
Yeah.
Clap that one guy in that one game, though. Y'all remember? Y'all saw it.
Hey, I can view artwork. Oh, look at there.
Oh, you can view artwork? Where's that at?
Yeah, I'm over here viewing artwork and
Cool. Actually, there was there was after we had done our last show, or maybe it was before the last show. I think it was after. There was a young lady doing the business Olympics things that it was like a business expo type deal, John, but it was a virtual one. But there was a lady out of Indiana, and she literally had this virtual display in a virtual mall that she's opening in November. And at that mall, there was a place that you can literally put the artwork on the wall. But it was real cool because you literally could go into the door. You could have like a whole automobile showroom. There was like you just go all over like a more not as
let's drop off at Pete Swamp.
Yeah, it wasn't as bad as like most malls.
Right
it wasn't
here, baby.
Static as
Easy, never worried.
Dull as most live malls.
I'm going far right.
oh,
Antiseptic. That's what I was
I'm
saying.
going to the bridge.
But the last time you went somewhere that you were trying to be adventuristic, you got killed. So you're going to try to do better than on the bridge.
chasing. Oh Lord, somebody's chasing.
I told you they're going to get murdered again.
Baby, let's go.
I just got a little pistol.
That's all we need.
That's all he needs. Y'all got it. You can go see what's in the tent.
Okay, can you open the tent? No, you can't.
There we go.
Can't open the tent.
I had to get the banana up here.
Ooh, big one right there, man.
You had to get a what?
Had to get a banana. Oh, what's this? Oh, skunk bomb? I don't know what it's skunk
40 health juice. Let's go. Over here.
There we go.
Taking pot shots.
Uh-oh.
A lot of firearms.
Damn. I'll be back.
Oh, Lord.
You've been disqualified.
You shot the exploding barrel.
I know. I'm backed up.
Wait a minute. You killed yourself.
He killed both of us.
Yeah, yeah.
This man's in war, and you're like Duck, and he's like, where?
Hey, I'm the dude that jumps in the lake with the battery operated stuff.
Where's that duck, Max? Where'd it go?
Wait a minute. Did you jump in the lake with the battery operated stuff or with the electrical stuff, which then is going to give you an electrical shock?
Hey, I like things. Keep it exciting.
You just wait. By the end of this, G2 will be calling me and Toby. Be like, yo, guys, we're starting a Super Animal Royale League. We need you.
All of the stars.
Follow your heart.
The music.
All right, we got this,
cool.
Toby. I kind of like it. It's kind of fun. I can't wait to play this with my boy when he comes over on Friday.
Yeah, like I said, it's silly. It's just, hey, there's a clothing store?
Find out.
As soon as I get off here, I'll be going straight into Pathfinder.
Pathfinder.
Oh, yeah, I'm so pumped.
Yeah, there's the art museum again.
We're going to pop off. All right, Mark.
You go all the way to the right.
What'd you say?
The art museum.
You win this $100 in me and Jatovi's PayPal. Easy.
What's that?
What? That's fine. I agree too. And then if we lose, half of that in our PayPals.
That's right. Either way, it's going into PayPal.
Either way,
Not happening. Not
we come out on
happening.
top.
Not happening.
It helps you. It helps us. You'll feel good about yourself. I'll feel good about myself.
All right, where we're going
Toby
to
will
go?
feel good about me. Where you want to go, baby?
What in the world is Thomas's Tundra?
Bamboo Resort. Or you want to go to the
Bamboo Resort?
Go to the Bamboo Resort.
You ready?
We'll go to Bamboo Resort. He said it. Toby asked. Mark asked.
Oh, Lord, that's where everybody is.
I know, bro. This is where we're going to dance, though. We're going to dance right here. We're going to go right here, baby. This is where we live.
There's ball. Ooh, oh, I thought that was a shotgun.
Baby.
I don't have a weapon.
All right, get something, baby.
All right.
How do you drop a weapon? Can I drop one?
Oh,
Good question.
I have two. I don't know. Get one. Almost always a weapon in that. Let's go right there. Pop off, easy. What are you doing in my house?
Woo.
I live here.
Oh, we gotta get some health.
Ooh, campfires heal you.
Oh, campfires heal. Cool.
Yep. That's what it just told me.
All right. Don't disappear too far. There you go. I'm right behind you.
Go, baby. Ain't ready.
There's banana.
Pick up stink. Skunk bomb, I guess.
Oh, you got the shotgun.
Ooh, nice stuff in here. Ooh, baby.
Yep. Oh, sniper bullets.
That's good. Over here, over here.
Where's he at? Oh, he's rolling right there. Woo, he caught me.
Toby, what time zone is BST? I always forget those international ones.
Where they at, baby? See him? Over there?
Oh, he caught me. He caught me. He's out here, right outside. Come Riz. I'm walking to you. They're throwing bananas. Somebody coming.
You can't go to the big
Damn! I'm starting to figure this game out. Let's go, Jatovi. Easy, baby.
Right. Y'all got it?
I'm starting to figure it out. I'm starting to figure out the buttons. I'm going to change my bindings after this real quick, though. One sec, guys. I'm actually having fun.
What exactly are Carl coins? I'm assuming this is some sort of paid method that they have as y'all are losing or winning. Well, mostly losing because it says something about Carl coins being accepted.
Oh, the coins.
What's that? I'm looking at my PayPal now.
It says Carl coins are being accepted. So
that you have a shop here that you can use different coins for. There's your Carl's cart. So we don't have enough coins. So I've only got 65, but I don't have enough.
Creep, left control. Okay.
The different things.
Heal.
So the more money you got, the more you can do, huh?
Yep.
That makes sense.
Weapon to melee.
Nothing like a melee weapon.
Oh, hey, what's this?
And then weapon 1. Done. All right, let's try this.
John says he got this one.
Well, no, I just you start to pick it up as a natural gamer. No pat on my back, but I've been playing a long time. I generally could take about an hour on a game, and I can start to at least perform somewhat better within a given amount of time once I start figuring it out. Because I wasn't sure what the hell was what. What the fuck does duct tape do? Fix my gun? Fix my knee? So, but I got the healing down. I changed 2 keybinds I think will be important. I got my keybind set to grenade and a keybind set to my weapon 1. Okay. You can use the wheel, but the wheel is slow. You think of it just like Fortnite. You want that instant switch.
Yeah.
So, weapon 2 will be something chill. You generally want like a short range and a long range weapon, shotgun, pistol, SMG for close, assault rifle, sniper for distance.
Hey, while y'all are playing the game, Jacoby, there's an interesting article about something that you talk about all the time, which is how video games can help people with their real life skills. So in the Yahoo Finance category, there's a young lady, Kimberly Palmer, who says every day her 8-year-old son, Neil, asks if he can earn something on Roblox, a popular online video game platform. That's his way of suggesting I buy him Robux, the platform's currency, in exchange for him doing a chore or extra academic assignment. While I usually decline these requests, his persistence made me wonder if the games are teaching him some personal finance lessons, such as how to budget a scarce resource, Robux, and whether his practice in this virtual world could help him navigate the real one. Will he be less likely to squander actual dollars if he's already practiced stretching his Robux budget? So
we have used
y'all spending money on the call money. That's what apparently this young kid is doing. So some experts answer with an emphatic yes. Mark Mazzo is a former and stockbroker who teaches at the online educational platform OutSchool, and he uses Minecraft, another popular video game, to help kids learn about economics. You see them trade naturally. They get that negotiating, trading, buying, selling. It's fantastic. So there's some folks that are saying that money is helping learn about money.
Agreed. 100% agree. My son, he has learned to budget and hold on to his coins and stuff because he plays a game called Dragon City on his tablet. And you have to save up to be able to buy dragon eggs or get the items you need to evolve them. So he'll sit there and grind it out to save up what he needs, and it teaches him to hold on to rather than just spend. Some kids, I'm not saying everybody's perfect. I'm not perfect, but I would say with my son with holding on to things, because like we've given him V-Bucks for his Fortnite and stuff, and he always gets his Game Pass. Now, after his Game Pass, when you have the Game Pass, you can win. You can win V-Bucks as you level up your Game Pass. Now they throw all sorts of stuff at the kids on the store. Here's this bling, bling, bling. But my son's got really good at just waiting and saving up for the thing he wants. And at 8 years old, I applaud him for that. He's 8.
Lots of health juice up
I think games could be a huge motivation for kids to get things done.
Oh, it is a great motivation.
It is a great motivation.
I mean, it's
nothing wrong with using that.
No, I think it's a great idea too. I love the idea. On a different topic, they have also named some new games that are going to be anticipated this fall. And I have not heard of any of these games, but again, I don't follow as much as y'all do. So we're going to find out about some of these games, and y'all can tell me if y'all have heard about them, because supposedly they're coming out this month. But superheroes, anti-heroes, and even athletic birds are populating some of our most anticipated games this fall. So one of the games is called The Artful Escape, a musical game that explores the more psychedelic aspects of the medium. I guess that's the medium of music, merging the anything goes mashup of video game animation with the utilitarian guitar riffs of yore. So you can have, while The Artful Escape promises to turn movement into music, think of this work as a search for identity.
Body armor over here.
Like David Bowie creates Ziggy Stardust. There's folk music, but there's also aliens. So the developer is a company called Beethoven and Dinosaur. And their release date is on September 9th on Xbox consoles and PCs. I think I've heard y'all talk about this.
Oh, here comes we got to run.
Let's go, baby.
So another one coming out is that'll be out on September 14th.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That is
there we go.
Inspired by
baby.
Of the late 60s and the early 70s. Deathloop looks on the surface like some
we are better than this to tell me.
On James Bond. Groundhog Day is maybe the more apt reference since players are trapped in a time loop. So that's from the folks that made Dishonored. So solving a murder won't be easy and will come with apparently lots of gunplay.
Oh my god. No way.
Where are we going? Oh
shit.
I don't know where y'all are going.
Holy shit. We're too good at this game.
Man.
Play some Rocket League so we actually look like we know what we're doing.
Yeah, okay, I need to play something if y'all know what y'all are doing, because y'all are looking very bad at this.
Hey, don't shh. Okay. We're gonna go to Rocket League right now.
Quiet. Hey, John.
Yes, sir.
There's a game here that is among these games that the Colombian came out talking about, but it's called Lake. They say it's a video game. It's a video game fantasy. They're saying quit your stressful but successful career and relocate to a small town for a more relaxed pace. In Lake, you play a woman who does just that, trading in a tech career for a job as a mail carrier in Oregon. It's up to the player to decide if it's a step forward or backward for Meredith Weiss, the 40-something protagonist, hoping for more out of life. But Lake hopes to raise thoughtful questions about all of our relationships with our profession. So maybe this is a job that's going to help you decide, like that parachute book way back in the day, whether your job is good or not good.
It sounds interesting.
I mean,
like a mind? Is it more like a mind thriller stuff?
It's that. So, I'm kind of because it says it's coming out in September 1 and it was developed by Gamius, but it says that I just described what the game is. Apparently, you play a woman who does. She's moved from one place to another, and she's gone from a tech job to a mail carrier job. It's up to the player to decide if it's a step forward or backwards for the main character. So I guess
that's
it's
interesting. More story-based games. There's a lot of those out right now.
And there's a whole lot. This other one I'm seeing the story-based as well because it's they
like
actually
strictly just story.
it's almost like a soap opera because there's one coming out on the 10th of this month. Says the Life is Strange series has become one of the closest things.
Life is Strange.
The game has to a recurring soap opera. While each entry brings new characters and storylines, the game
too hard
explores social and cultural dynamics with more than a tinge of melancholy. So, True Colors looks to continue as we play the character of Alex Chen, who uses her supernatural abilities, the ability to see into and manipulate others' minds to try to solve the mystery of what happened to her brother. So that could be an interesting one.
Ooh. So yeah, the Life is Strange series is actually really cool. It's honestly, Life is Strange is similar to Detroit.
Okay.
So it's not hey, you're moving all these buttons around. No, you're choosing particular things. And at the end of each scene, you can figure out, okay, what did everybody else choose? It's pretty neat.
And I'm saying this other one looks like I might have heard of it as well, particularly since it's inspired by Tim Burton. But it's a game that's coming out in September 10th called Lost in Random. But apparently they're returning as well. Adventurous developer Zoink is returning with a gothic Tim Burton-inspired fairy tale with Lost in Random, in which a young girl and a walking pair of dice go on a quest to rescue her sister. So her girl and a walking pair of dice. Okay. Along the way, they meet all sorts of perilous characters, many of them looking like they belong in Disneyland's Haunted Mansion. There is even an underlying warm message about learning to embrace that which is out of our control. Right, like a pandemic.
Oh. My wife played the game on Game Pass that recently came out called Pandemic, and she actually liked it. Well, it was all about managing viruses and keeping the spread of viruses going throughout the world, and it was actually really cool. She actually really liked it.
I'm gonna have to tell my brother that there's a game coming out on his birthday because his birthday is October 26th, and like Square, it's
your brother a gamer.
It's a game called Marvel's Guardian of the Galaxy, so it's coming out on October 26th, and it says like Square Enix take on the Avengers. Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy is an original story with its own voice cast. So here you can play Star-Lord, Peter Quill in a game that has us acting as a sort of quarterback to a group of misfits that is the Guardians of the Galaxy.
The trailer has
Rocket and the others are all here.
Is it its own game or is it just an expansion to Marvel's Avengers?
It's its own game.
It's its own game.
Okay, because if it was an expansion, Marvel's Avengers was a huge flop. I think that shit's fucking dead. But if they do something else and maybe come out with something,
it looks like they're trying to play off of sarcasm and the puns.
Square Enix has touched it though, so I mean that's a pretty good publishing company.
Well, was it Square Enix that did Marvel Avengers though? I think.
And they can have some flops, but Activision was also a part of it too. And I think anytime Activision has a hand in something, it's always going to get fucked up.
I mean, the trailer for this one looks great.
Yeah, but so did Avengers,
Oh yeah, true, very true. And then they did release Marvel's. There's another Marvel game that they just released, which is an open world Marvel game.
You gotta love
on the mobile. You're talking about the mobile one. It's announced at Gamescom the other day.
Yeah, it's mobile and PC.
Yeah. Which on mobile, you gotta have a pretty goddamn good phone to run that sucker. I'll be honest with you, because you fly around. It's open world. The whole premise is open world MMO, Avengers type world, and I mean,
but isn't that the
it's
problem?
like Genshin Impact on the phone. It just didn't run well. It's just
but isn't that the problem with most video games? Because I mean, when I've tried video games, I mean that's even what happened with that test one that me and Jacoby met the developers, and they sent us a test run, and I did load it onto my phone. I think it may even still be on the phone, and I haven't got a new thing from them, but it was killing my phone, and I ain't got the greatest phone.
Yeah, in the world, you need some pretty goddamn good phones. I mean, I have a pretty good phone. It's kind of crazy. You literally need to play some of the games coming out now, like some of the really good quality ones. You need a piece of hardware. Yeah, but you got to think about the future of games now. Like all these people, like everyone's going to have to eventually upgrade to do anything, and it's going to happen. That's how they keep the money flowing,
Oh, no doubt. Some of these reviews are hilarious. I was reading the one that they were giving about a new game, and Jacoby's gonna love the title of this game and the title and the way that the reviewer writes about it in this magazine and everything. But the name of the game is called Skatebird, and it said much was made of the low.
Oh, my bad, bro.
Much was made of the low rating for this year's Olympic Games in Tokyo. Could it have been a lack of avian action sporting events? Okay, probably not, but expect Skatebird to charm. So we play as a little bird with some big ideas on friendship, and when we learn new tricks and moves, we unlock new parts and gain a flock of a following. If you're wondering why a creature with wings would want to be tethered to a board, that just means you're in need of a reminder that skating is a way of life, even for a bird. So apparently they recognized that skateboarding was popular, and they've made a video game about it with a bird called Skatebird.
Skatebird. Okay.
Skatebird.
I
Like
won't
Flappy
feel
Bird, but you
down
skate.
about it.
What'd you say?
I won't feel down about it.
You won't feel down about it? That was a very bad joke.
It was pretty foul.
It was pretty foul. Well, this other one is just as bad. It's called WarioWare. Get it together.
WarioWare is classic.
Is someone's nose running, or is a mermaid crying? Why are we trying to peel someone's ice cream? Is it really necessary to race to work in the morning? WarioWare is full of questions that probably shouldn't be answered, as the game is filled with nonsensical challenges that are purposely outrageous. So
WarioWare, Mark,
did they do?
WarioWare is addictive and silly. It's one of the great party games because it just does dumb stuff.
So it sounds like
there's a part where one of the mini games that's in there, it'll put a nose and a finger on there, and it'll say pick.
Hey, wow.
It'll put it'll have something, where it has maybe some shaving cream or something on there, and you have to sit there and figure out what you're supposed to do. They don't really give you that much in terms of instruction.
My bad.
Oh no, that was my fault. But it's really, really silly, and you have like 5 to 6 seconds to figure out what they want you to do.
And I'm glad to find out we've got a game about music that's being released. Apparently, it's coming out on, they just said fall, but it's something that they've released new called A Musical Story. So they say music evokes memories.
Let's go, baby.
Familiar chords and lift our imagination instantly into somewhat enchanting, or a time we're glad we almost forgot. A Musical Story plays with this idea of wordless rhythm game set amid a 1970s background, where only by uncovering songs and musical notes do the animated vignettes unfold before us. As we keep time to the beat, a narrative that doesn't shy away from serious topics like love and addiction is revealed, but all of it is to the faded, dreaming colors of a 70s rock poster. We do know that those rock posters were real crazy back in the 70s.
Oh, yeah. I remember 73, dude. The posters were just crazy.
I mean,
I wasn't alive. I was swimming in my daddy's balls.
You were swimming around. You weren't even around. But Metroid, the last game that they talked about, which apparently is one of the newer releases, and it's coming out on Twitch on October 8th, is something called Metroid Dread. Metroid Dread may be more of an old school approach than the fancy modernized take on the Metroid franchise that fans have been waiting for.
Yes, it looks really good. It looks really gritty. I'm really excited for this one because it's always been like, those are always fun games, but there's always kind of kiddie in a way, and I'm glad they're kind of letting it grow up some because it's been around that long.
Cool.
But this is like the first Metroid that they've done in a while.
Oh yeah, but they're also it's much more adultish. Like it's gonna be more gritty, more gruesome, a little bit darker, all that kind of stuff. And I kind of like that. It's gonna be more like Dead Space. Do you ever play Dead Space?
Oh, I love Dead Space.
Yeah.
1, 2. I was mad when they stopped making.
That's what they're trying to go through. Yeah, Dead Space 3 was a fucking amazing game.
I think I still have that game too.
I'm trying to bring.
You can play. It was like
on Game Pass.
That's right. It is on Game Pass. But yeah, Dead Space you can't play at night. You can't play in the dark.
You guys want to hear a funny joke?
Oh Lord!
At one time, we all swam as fast as Michael Phelps.
We did, but I also recently found out that we've all got the attention span of like about 3 seconds because I was in a room with a
like our sex life.
Say what?
Oh, my fault.
No, our attention span is like it has been declined. It's been rapidly on the decline. So apparently, I want to say it's like the attention span of a bullfrog or a frog. So it's supposed to be like about maybe 3 or 4 seconds is what our actual attention span is. I was in a room with a motivational speaker, and they brought that up because they were talking about how you need to capture the attention of the audience and everything very quickly, because apparently we don't have much of an attention span. It's like that of a
things got to be very quick. In a few seconds, you have to captivate someone, draw them in.
Yep.
Now, half the time, if a pilot isn't good, the fucking show won't make it. Even if the end of the show is fucking insane. Like the first episode literally has to be bad out of the park. You know what I mean?
Yep, exactly. And that's what they were saying. That the human
unless there's some shows that will survive just simply on reputation alone.
The Expanse was my show. That whole
I love that show.
Season, the first season of The Expanse. That one is like pulling.
I've watched it all. We're all caught up.
Yeah. Oh, I love that show.
It's so good.
John, apparently, when I said bullfrog, that might have even been giving us more credit. Apparently, it's actually a goldfish that we have less attention fans of, because apparently the average human attention.
When I think of goldfish, maybe I think of that movie 50 First Dates with Adam Sandler.
Yeah, well, apparently the goldfish attention span is 9 seconds, and ours is 8.
My bad, Toby.
Oh no, it's okay. No,
have y'all seen that? Because they literally talk about the goldfish memory in that.
Mine is Ted Lasso, since I just started watching that.
I heard that was really good, and I haven't watched it. I heard
Ted
it was
Lasso
really good, though.
Ted Lasso is actually a really, really good show. I recommend everybody watch Ted Lasso.
You're cracked?
Oop. Trying to get there. Can I make it? Nice.
That's how we do it here. I feel better. I'm happy we switched. My self-esteem is going up.
Your self-esteem is going up?
I feel better about myself now.
You feel a lot better about yourself?
Yeah. I am confident in Rocket League that I think by stats, I am like better than like it's like 82% of the players on Rocket League. Pretty high percentage. Pretty proud of it.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah,
not bad.
I'm still trying to figure it all out. John is the man.
John's the man.
What in the world is that?
I was in the background. I was going to mention something that I was seeing if that was still playing, but I'm trying to turn it off right now. But John, I had the pleasure, and I'm going to try to get him to come on the show and everything.
Mark, just to address the music. Now, what podcast did you do the other day, and what does that music sound like?
No, this is a regular. I was going to get to that. That music, that was actually the music with I Paint Creatures. That is his Twitch handle, but he is also a haiku poet and a undefeated haiku champion all over the area and everything. But he is also Lucas. He's also a Lucas disciple as well. So he actually worked with Lucas Films and Lucas, whatever that art division is. So I'm hoping that I can get him to come on this show, because on the audio podcast, he goes on Twitch and everything else, because he's done one of that whole marketing of keeping your name the same, kind of the way that you do with Bull City gaming and everything. He does the same thing with his handle, which is I Paint Creatures, because that's literally what he does. He paints creatures in the world of Hollywood, in addition to being a master poet. So he's actually put together a poetry group out of all over the world, actually, because the poets are coming from all over. But that was
you could like find this guy working on a Tim Burton film, and you wouldn't be surprised.
But I wanted to come on the show to talk about his experience with working with Lucas, because he did have some experience with the video game industry side of stuff as well.
My fault.
Sorry, I was really fast.
No, that was my fault.
He's worked in both paint, digital, ink, and graffiti. So he's definitely done some work in the stuff that we talk about. So that's why I'm trying to get him to come on at some point. But he's not on his Twitch right now. But he was my guest on the show, and definitely recited some amazing poetry.
Oh, that was nice. That was nice.
Man, they're big mad. All right. F you guys then. I hope y'all lose.
But you're upset at somebody? You want them to lose?
No, yeah, I want them to lose. We just told them nice and showed sportsmanlike conduct, and they didn't respond at all. That means they're sitting over there salty, little sad little pandas. They're little bitches.
Now, are they the sad pandas, or is it the fact that the referees there are no referees in this game, so it doesn't matter?
If I was on a field and I was like, hey, you guys are doing good, and they didn't respond to me, I'd be like, oh, someone's pee-pee is small. And then I'd walk off.
Then you walk off?
Yeah. I'll yeah. me on podcasts is the same as me in life on the basketball court. Yeah. John all the time.
You just gonna talk a lot of junk.
Pretty quick.
Oh yeah, because they're mad. Big mad. Look how mad they are. Dang, that was big mad.
Well, I mean, considering the fact that there's a popular basketball thing that goes on, it's been going on for decades, if not almost probably a century. And I think that y'all's opponents have a similar record, because what I'm talking about is the Harlem Globetrotters, and they play this group called the Generals. And I think maybe the Generals have won one game, if that. So that's about the record that I think that Jacoby's opponents have had as well. That Jacoby just keeps slaughtering his opponents. So his record is similar to that of the Harlem Globetrotters.
And I haven't been to the Harlem Globetrotters in so long. I remember when my dad first took me, man. Shit was pretty cool, though.
I mean, it's still a classic.
I love the song. It's my favorite.
Sweet Georgia Brown is the song, I think.
That's the song?
Yeah, however it goes. Dude. Oh, how's the tune? I don't know. It's a good one, though, man.
Oh, the tune for the Harlem Globetrotters?
Yeah.
It was a classic tune and everything.
Mark, you were the one.
It used to be televised and everything.
You were supposed to sing it.
I was supposed to sing it?
Yep. I was ready for the voice of an angel.
I don't know about singing it, but if they can hear the backdrop of the computer, they can definitely hear. I can even do it as a YouTube
Tonight,
channel.
bringing sultry voices from Mark. Drop it low for us, baby.
We can definitely make it happen in terms of what the sound was.
My name's Mark, and I'm so handsome.
Mark spit that hot fire.
That's right, baby. We have such a good time. We don't even need nobody.
Well, like I said, that's it in the backdrop. I can definitely pull it up if everybody wants to hear the lovely lyrics of the Harlem Globetrotter song.
I haven't heard that song in so long.
Yeah, hold on.
So long.
We can definitely make that happen.
In the background might not get us dinged by the crazy.
Well, that's why I was doing it that way, because they did.
Oh no!
It's gonna drop, bounce, perfect.
Magnetonic, more than meets the eye.
Can y'all catch it in the background with that little bounce?
Ooh.
Yeah, here we go. I like to imagine that's what goes through my wife's forehead every time I take off my pants about to prepare. Then we high five afterwards and tell each other good job. That's how our babies were made.
Way to work.
You did a good job tonight, sweetheart. Real effort. Real good, solid effort. It was all you. No. It was all you. It was all you.
Y'all see that we're giving each other high fives?
Yep. And then we repent. You ever heard that joke? We high five after sex?
Yeah.
Good job.
Way to play.
Yeah. It takes two, baby. It takes two. Get in there, baby. Ooh, do it to him. He's mad. He's big mad, Mark. They like, yeah, big mad.
I'm probably gonna get myself and Toby in trouble for this, but as y'all were saying that, I was going to myself, I'm going, because sometimes there's that whole guilt trip that exists in certain cultures and everything. And I'm visualizing that when you make it up to Heaven Gate, and they're looking at you going like, I don't know why y'all were guilt tripping. We were high-fiving the whole time.
Everybody had a good time. 10-10, solid effort. You were there. I was there. It was like we were connected. Will you add me on Facebook afterwards? It's like love.
Yeah, it's not real love until you add them on Facebook.
Oh, that's exactly.
Wait a minute, is that real love until you add them on Facebook? Or is it
I'm not even kidding you. Back in my day, we had this guy. His name was Alex, right? And every time we go out to a club, party, whatever we were going, we would meet a girl, or one of us would meet a girl. It didn't matter. He didn't even have to be there originally talking to her. And we'd be like, hello. And we'd be sitting there doing our thing, laying our smacketh, because straight baller right here. And this man would meet him, and then within we're talking minutes, he's literally sitting there shaking their hands. He would go send him a friend request on Facebook.
Wait a minute. While he was meeting him, he would send him a friend request?
He'd be like, hello, my name's Alex. Hey, I added you on Facebook.
That's crazy.
That is very crazy.
That's a little creepy.
He was such a... But, I mean, I just made me think of that. Like, he's one of those people, man. He's obviously not my buddy anymore, but... Oh, gosh. We used to think, dude, why do you do that, man? Like, you scare him away from the rest of us. Like, stop.
Stop the madness.
Somebody brought a stalker.
Right? Who brought the creep?
Who brought the one that we didn't want to have here?
He was our ride, man. It's usually how it goes. Or he was paying for the drinks. Oh, damn.
Oh, I wasn't even thinking. I'm laughing about the stalker.
Oh, yeah, dude. I had some crazy experiences back then, man. Guys, I turned 21 on Bourbon Street. That's where I turned 21.
Oh, really?
New Orleans, yeah.
Well,
my God.
Well, my bonus senior semester was actually in a frat house.
Oh, dude. Last time I was in a frat house was in Memphis, Tennessee. And I walked out with like half a pack of some Coors Light from their fridge. And they got really mad.
Hey, Jacoby, have you been following? I actually was contacted by them about popping up on some show or another, but I did follow the Olympics, but I have not been following
I didn't watch any of the Olympics. I actually feel ashamed.
The Paralympics? I haven't really. I saw the medal count was just crazy, but yeah, I hadn't had a chance to follow much of the Paralympics. Yeah, I did see there is a kid that I want to reach out to, the one-arm kid who's a Rocket League player.
Oh, cool.
Savage.
And he's playing in the Paralympics, or he's playing just as a. I mean,
well, Paralympics, they don't have the actual. They don't have the esports and stuff for the Paralympic Games. Actually, no Olympics do they have it right now. Well, technically, but yeah, he's one of the top Rocket League players. Evidently, has one arm, and is a dominant player.
Well. So
nice.
Grant Hill is the managing director for the USA Basketball. I did not know that.
I knew he was in basket. He was taking over head of basketball operate or something in the NBA, but I didn't know it was USA Basketball.
USA Basketball, yeah. This is the World Cup, the 2023 Basketball World Cup is coming up. So Team USA will face Puerto Rico, Mexico, and Cuba in the first round. So that's actually some pretty. I guess some of those teams might be decent competition.
Yeah, I mean, it should be pretty cool.
I need to listen to my son's. Oh, wait, 1 second.
I didn't know that he had that job. He's got that job. Cool.
Oops.
Y'all still 1,000-0?
Don't do cool things. Damn.
That was my fault. I pushed
y'all still 1,000-0 in terms of your records.
Well, we'll see what happens here.
Oh yeah, I plan on. I'm going to be reaching out to someone I hope to have on here. I think she would be a really fun person to have on the show. Oh, cool. She is a Magic caster, so the big Magic the Gathering tournaments, like World Tournament, she casts them. She's the announcer. Yeah. and she's co-streamed with me on Rocket League a couple times. Yeah, she's got 35,000 followers.
Oh wow!
And 50,000 subscribes on YouTube.
Wow. Yeah. We definitely got to get her on.
Yeah, she's a follower of my channel. Her name's
Really?
Elias V. She's live right now.
Really? See, she should be in here playing Rocket League with us.
I got to play. I feel like with people like that, but I play it safe. I take the long route. I don't just jump in there and be like, "Hey, you want to do this?" Because I feel like people like that. In my opinion, it's like a little side store asking if Walmart can put my product on their shelf. So,
understood.
But I'm working on it. I'm hoping to get her. She's really, really sweetheart. She's a friend of ours, besides a friend of the channel's.
Oh, that's cool.
So
She's
lives in Canada. She's from South Africa.
Oh, okay.
Her name's Elias V. She's live right now playing Magic.
You doing Magic live on Twitch right now?
Mm-hmm. The new Innistrad set is coming out soon. Elias V. ALIAS-V. You swing by there and drop her a follow and say hi. Make sure you tell her from Max, because
I will do
that's
that.
a good thing. We want that.
Get
my gist.
Sean and a magician I know has done a couple of virtual magic shows. And he did one for me once before. I need to reach out to him and see if.
Are you talking about the guy that? What's the guy? The guy who got him? Nick and everybody got to do that one magic show.
No, I was actually thinking about the one that does Cinefest every year, which is Sean J. I can't think of the other magician that you're talking about, but definitely there's also Lossoff. I can't think of Lossoff's last name, but I know both.
Yeah, I'll pull up. Hey, we can leave this. This is over.
Yeah.
No, let's come back. Let's show
more. I was gonna just pull up Elias's V channel real quick.
Okay.
Yep. So you're not thinking about Lossoff, are you? I can't think of Lossoff's first name, even though he's friends with the family. Magician Lossoff. Yeah, the one I was originally thinking about was Sean J, but there is a magician Lossoff as well. Joshua Lossoff. Is that who you were thinking about?
I can't. Like I said, I can't remember the person's name.
Because he's done a lot of interactive video shows and Zoom shows as well. So, and he's a family friend, Joshua is. But I definitely know Sean because he's done Cinefest the last 2 or 3 years. The last one being a year and a half ago before we shut it down due to COVID. Like I said, I know he's done quite a few of those, at least 2 or 3. That's not quite a few, but enough. Did he bounce off to see about the Twitch and the young lady? Oh, there you go. What was that name again? I'm actually on
Elias V. ALIAS-V.
Okay, cool.
I almost guarantee she's live right now.
Magicians are always live. They're doing that magic stuff.
Yeah, Magic the Gathering. I've played that card game for 11 years now.
Well,
I played on my channel a lot.
You were probably the kid that was also doing the Ouija board back in the day.
No, I never messed with Ouija. I was raised in a Christian home.
I did the Ouija board.
I didn't do the Ouija board. I mean, my house was on people that thought Harry Potter, Pokemon names were the names of demons. If you played them, you let them into your house. Those kind of people. I don't care about that anymore. They can suck my balls.
Magic the Gathering.
I think a lot of you guys are gonna miss this.
But you can have the Ouija board spell out that.
No, wow, that was we let Satan into your house so fast. According to all that, which I mean, honestly, I do believe, regardless of Christianity or what, I believe angels and demons and all that exist. I just don't think it's the way it's perceived. But I mean, we don't have to get into all that. But yeah, I think that should exist. I just don't think it's necessarily what they perceive it as. That's just my personal opinion.
Personal opinions are wonderful.
But yeah, are you checking her out?
Not too, but I was multitasking, and multitasking means you usually forget something, which means you're gonna have to spell the name for a third time.
Alias V, ALIASV.
ALI.
We are lost so hard. I'm glad we see this.
ALI.
Switch over.
Concede.
Oh, you gonna concede on this one?
Yeah, I want to pull it up.
You said AL.
I'll just pull it up.
Just pull it up. I'll take it forever. Even though it's probably something very simple.
Yeah, it is.
But I was also
It
multitasking.
is. You're good, bro. This is her, right here. Elias V.
Oh yeah, she over there.
She has 219 viewers right now.
You got how many viewers right now?
219.
Oh, okay.
34.3K followers.
She's playing Hearthstone.
She's playing right now. She's playing Storybook Brawl, which is like Hearthstone, but it's made by the creators of Magic: The Gathering.
Okay.
Like an off thing. So she's playing it to bring awareness to that.
All right.
She's really cool. Can y'all hear my screen too? Watch this.
Can you see your screen too?
I'm gonna watch this. Watch that. See if I can hear it. Hold on. Oh, she didn't see it.
And it was Ailey.
He's constant. Now she's looking off to the side.
Oops. There he is. Oh, hey. Oh,
Yeah.
look at there. She's on
Team Complexity.
She's on Twitter too.
Yep.
I found her tweeter.
You can find her YouTube too.
Let me go to. Oh, she's from Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah, she lives there. She moved from South Africa with her husband.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I'm on her channel now.
Yeah, drop a follow. Say hi in there for me real quick.
I will definitely do that. You just should have said alias, by the way, because that's the way
Right.
alias is spelled.
We can just call her Ailey.
Gotcha.
And it's not alias, it's Elias.
No, I got the pronunciation, but
Her name's
spelled
Elias,
the
yeah.
way. What'd you say?
She's sitting here watching her.
It's such
This is
a
called
watcher.
Storybook Brawl, which is kind of like Hearthstone Brawl. It's essentially
Yeah.
what it is. And it's just their own version on it. And they went with that's Dracula. You can play the gingerbread man over here. You know, these are it's free on Steam. So it's right up Jatovi's alley.
Yeah, I mean,
I love card games. I play Magic probably 60% on my channel. So I'm a big fan. But she's good people. Have nothing but respect. She's been
Cool.
really good to me. Brought a lot of followers from her channel over to mine.
Because how many followers? How many people do you have on your channel, by the way?
I am just shy of 100.
Cool.
Oh,
And what about you, Jatobi?
Oh,
You
no.
probably got thousands.
No. I got. How many do I have? I don't think I had that many.
you should have said that, bull.
Huh?
You shouldn't have said that
Why?
because that's like, oh no.
We were just talking about her.
I know, but there's no relevance. You don't ever go into somebody's channel and talk to
Oh.
about.
I was just going to
You
continue
don't
the
because that's
conversation.
considered to be self-marketing. Oh man.
I will say my apologies. I did not mean to. See, this is why I don't talk that much on these.
Yeah, you just want to say hi.
I'm sorry, I missed something. What happened? Did he do some marketing?
Oh
Did
no.
he- John, you were feeling there was some trolling going on?
No,
She
you're
didn't
just
pay any
that's so-
attention.
yeah, if you can hear her right now, just say hi. Oh man. Oh.
All right, everything's all right now.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. See, this is the conversation I wanted to have.
Everything all right now, John?
I messaged her on Discord because I know that irritated her. I could tell by her face. Yeah, you don't ever self-promote. You don't ever. You can say, "Hey," I'm a friend of Max's channel. He told me to swing by and say hi. I'm not.
Yeah, that's
it's
what
okay.
I
I've had this problem with someone that was in my channel. Doing that, and like that is such a bad thing to do.
So, what is the proper etiquette?
You don't ever self-promote another channel. You don't swing by and say, "Hey, I'm co-streaming right now." Like that is completely irrelevant to what she was doing. She could.
No, I get that, but I'm saying, what is the proper etiquette for reaching out
to approach somebody like this?
Right.
You do it privately, like through email or Twitter or or Discord or something.
Gotcha. That makes sense. But you don't do it in the chat space. No, I can agree with that.
I'm so used to being on Zoom and everything else.
That's okay, guys.
No problem.
See.
Speaking of Discord, you told me how we come up with building that fan connection platform that you were looking at doing on Discord.
The fan connect on what?
On Discord, because I said that I heard that you can do it on Clubhouse, but it's a headache. And then you said you were trying to develop something along those lines where the fans can relate to us, but using the Discord channel.
Fans can relate. Oh, just talking on Discord?
Yeah.
I mean, that's normally where I talk and Zoom and talk and stuff. So.
Yeah, but you can't integrate the chat aspect.
You can.
Okay.
Yeah, so the chat that goes into Twitch and everything else gets linked back into linked back into Discord. That's just connected through Restream. There are other applications that you can utilize to grab that, but
understood.
Look at it.
Because I know the big thing that they were saying in Clubhouse is they were trying to figure out a way to add the video aspects to an audio room, which is basically what Clubhouse is.
Look at there. I can't even hear what's going on.
Yeah. Hey, John.
Yeah.
I was saying that I remember back in the day because Clubhouse has become such this big app, and I was talking to a friend of mine, and I was saying, I actually went back to my dad's generation. I was like, this sounds to me like the old phone party line, because it's basically all it is with different groups and everything, but it reminded me of the old phone party line that you might find in like the back of Village Voice or the Washington, whatever the Washington version of the Village Voice is, or the Independent here in this area. So like the smaller indies, you would find the 1-900 numbers that you could call back in the day that just people could talk in general. And that's what Clubhouse reminds me of. The old party line.
The old party line.
You don't remember the old party lines where people could call?
She said it's all good. Don't stress. Okay, cool. All right. Yes. No. Just for future reference. Don't. If you ever want to, it's good to swing by someone's channel and say.
Yeah, I didn't mean to say
like, hey, Max sent me here and just wanted to say hi, like because that's happened before. I've had sent people over to their channel before. You just don't ever say, hey, I'm streaming with so and so, because that's like it's like if you were, let's say, Jacoby, you were in a restaurant, you were sitting here like, hey, look, this is what I've been working on. I have this wonderful product, and I walked to the door. I was like, hey, come check out my product.
Oh yeah.
He says he walked through her front door and said, hey, come look at me. So it's like, it's really rude. And so I made sure I jumped on that because I just don't want to burn that bridge because I've been working on it really hard. So
that's why I try to apologize as much.
It's okay. It's okay.
Everything's lovely.
Yeah, we're good. She said we're fine.
John's not going to send a big tornado down to Durham, North Carolina to destroy Toby and myself because of that slight misstep on our part. So, or in this case, Toby's part. But we're not going to have that happen. And no tornadoes are being sent over from Kansas.
Oh, yeah, dude, it's that time. But right now, everything's happening with that hurricane.
Yep.
Yeah.
That thing's people are getting pelted.
Well, up in New York, that's why I was hoping Jahan was going to jump on today because that's where he is, and they got hammered last night.
That's a new hurricane, not the Ida that already tore up New Orleans.
No, that's part of Ida. That's what they were saying last night. Is that was some of the rains coming from Ida.
Oh well.
So they had gotten flooding and all the other stuff. So I was hoping Jahan was going to jump on and give us an update on what was going on.
Yeah, they said 14 have passed away in the New York region as of 13 hours ago.
Yeah,
The Delta variant.
no, the hurricane.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. Dang, that thing made landfall at a Category 4.
Yeah, it did.
I think the last time we had that was Katrina, right?
Yeah,
And it actually fell literally, I think, on the anniversary of Katrina.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was also
bit
what
more.
we're talking about in the news, like nuts.
Yeah, it was evidently a little bit more powerful than Katrina, from what I understood.
Well,
Crazy.
I think I did hear that.
Because Katrina was just bigger. That was more compact. So
And we're not done because we still got to get through the month of I know September is definitely hurricane season, but I want to say it might even go into October. So we still got, because actually Tropical Storm Larry is already out there now. So
Tropical Storm Larry.
Tropical Storm Larry, and it's forecast to become a major hurricane.
Huh.
Matter of fact, it's Hurricane Larry now, and it's projected to be a Category 4. So at one point they were saying it was one thing, now they're saying it's projected to be a Category 4 as well.
That's crazy, man. I feel like just with how everything's going on, man, I think we are up for a big, like, almost shift in the seasons because things are getting colder sooner or hotter later. I've noticed it just in my time. Like, to be honest,
that's all from the well.
I mean, the Earth will reset itself. It's just shown to do it every.
Well, that's the climate change, and so I mean it's going on, and as we get warmer, or as the Earth gets warmer, and the oceans heat up and the ice goes, there's just a lot.
It's gonna be a lot.
I was not way off, but I was slightly off. Apparently, hurricane season goes all the way up till November 30th.
Oh yeah,
It starts on June 1st and runs through November 30th. So we still got a ways to go. They are saying that this could be the most active hurricane season ever.
What'd you say?
They are saying that this could be the most major hurricane season
Yes.
ever.
It's because it's been. If you think about it, it's been a minute. It's like boiling point. We've kind of had a couple docile years. Like, when's the last time we had a really just terrible weather rip through the Earth in general? With tsunamis. I feel like it's some shit's gonna happen. I think so. I think it's gonna be a gnarly, man. We've had such extreme heats all through the Midwest. I think some tornadoes are riling up. I think once rain starts hitting here hard, I think it's gonna be gnarly. Especially up through Tornado Alley. I'm right smack dab in the middle of that. But hey guys, my boy woke up. He's
already?
been so sweet. No, he's been asleep though. He's been asleep since 9:30.
Oh, nice.
So, that's my wife, but
Probably that time anyway, because it's about 1:43 anyway.
Yeah.
And we started a few minutes late, and we usually run about anywhere from an hour and a half to 2 hours. So it's your show, but I'm good with us wrapping up. But what do you think?
It looks like we all got a few things we're tied up in.
Yeah.
So yeah, we can go ahead and end the show early. Definitely end the show early. Because John's on the phone right now. I think John's got an important call anyway.
You think what?
I think John's on an important call right now.
Hey, say bye to everybody, baby. They can hear you.
Oh.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, love you, baby. See you soon. All right, bye. All right, guys. Yes, she's about to be here on lunch, so that kind of works out. My son just woke up screaming.
All right, cool.
So he's a pretty good boy. I say that quiet for almost
the blast.
Right?
That's all right.
That's pretty good.
That's
Right,
all
you guys
right.
have a good day. I'll see y'all next week. Keep
All
it
right,
easy.
See you next week.
Later, guys.
Cool.
Have a good one.
All right, see you.
Hey, Jacoby, next week when we come back, we'll have to talk about apparently how we don't have to talk about it now because we're wrapping up. But apparently, Streamlabs has introduced a tool to help streamers filter out hate and harassment. So one day after this came out earlier today, one day after Twitch streamers protested the platform's handling of targeted hate, Streamline is launching a third-party solution. So they're giving a solution to people so that if they're facing targeted hate and harassment, they will have a solution. So live streamers. They say that live streamers, especially those from marginalized communities, often face targeted hate and harassment on streaming platforms. This has resulted in many streamers banding together to call for more action from platforms themselves, and it is also given third-party stream tech companies an opportunity to fill the gap. So streaming software company Streamlabs announced Safe Mode, a way for players to block hateful and harassing messages from showing up on the stream. So apparently you can get this safe mode and you can plug that you don't want that kind of stuff on your particular stream. So that looks like there's something new that they've added for folks in Twitch. And it says that Streamlabs' announcement of safe mode comes on the heels of a day off Twitch, a protest against Twitch organized by Shiny Pen, Lucia Everblack, and Wreck-It Raven, designed to raise awareness about the issues facing streamers from marginalized communities. The protest and its associated Twitter campaign, Twitch Do Better, began to follow in a wave of coordinated hate raids, which involved bots and malicious actors flooding a streamer's chat with racist, bigoted, and violent material. So a couple of things just crossed my mind with that. One is I'm going to get on LinkedIn and see if I can find these people, meaning Shiny Pen, Lucius Everblack, and Wreck-It Raven. And I'm also going to look on Twitch because that would make the logical sense where to find them. And I might reach out to them and see if they want to come on the show to talk about an issue that they're very passionate about. But I might also see if they've got a Twitter or a Instagram account also. But I do know that you said that is a issue that needs to be addressed.
Yeah. And you're saying Streamlabs is putting that out there?
Streamlabs, yes.
Yeah. So Streamlabs has their version of OBS, which is Slob's OBS. And yeah, I mean, there are tons of bots and different things that you can do to add on top. I guess Streamlabs is trying to add something new into theirs. A lot of people use Nightbot. Nightbot helps keep a lot of that. Twitch has their own. YouTube has theirs. But yeah, it's just, I mean, there's a lot of bad stuff that goes on. Of bad stuff that goes on.
Yeah.
But it's good to see Streamlabs stepping up. But the only problem is that might come on a paywall, which sucks because that's what Streamlabs does.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too, and I was looking at the little symbol that they had and the way they were doing it, and it did look like there may. I was wondering that same thing if there was a paywall or some other restrictions, and that is not a good thing. I'm not a big fan of paywalls, but I know they exist.
Yeah,
we'll see.
Oh yeah, we'll see. But I guess since we'll go ahead and close out everything.
Cool, it works for me. I know that later on this evening you'll be back on playing your games, and I'll probably see you then. I've actually got 2 more shows to do because I got to do the 4:00 show with LA Bachelor, which is all about politics. Sometimes about police reform, sometimes about sports. But that's actually one of the more free-flowing ones. And then at 6:00, I've got to deal with Coco McMillan, when her show is primarily about music. And then we got a real fun show that I think you need to pop on in one of these times called Face the News. So one person. Either Barbara or Lotus will take the pro side. Somebody else will take the negative side, even if it's not their own personal opinions, and they will argue what pro and con thinks about the issues of the day. For example, masking, vaccinations, the war on Afghanistan, silly things like Pepsi versus Coke, or ice cream versus pie, or things along those lines. But it's a pro and con, point counterpoint kind of show, and that'll be on at 7 this afternoon.
Okay. Yeah, I may have to jump on.
Jump on sometime.
Yeah, I guess I'll close out the show.
Cool. We will close out the show and we will catch each other next Thursday. But I did send that email. I don't know if you saw that, but I sent that joint email. So hopefully Mr. Randy will be in touch with Mr. Chitofi and we can see about having some gaming and Carolina theater alliances. So hopefully they will have that connection because that's one of the things I was doing up on my side and all of that. I know, and I forget his, but hopefully Chitobi will remember it. But if folks are interested in catching me and everything, they can usually find it on Lee Entertainment 62 on Instagram, on Facebook, on a number of other platforms. I think it's Blues Radio, actually, on LinkedIn. And of course, you can find me just under my name on Clubhouse. So if you're looking for me, I'm on all of those platforms and always doing things under the Lee Entertainment segment, which is all things in media, but also things in event planning as well. So that's a little bit about me. And hopefully Toby can remind us where we can find John, since John jumped off. And of course, we can point down to where we can see Chitovi, because we can do like that and point down.
That's the easiest way to do it. Easiest way to do it. But all right, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna hit that end. I'm gonna hit the button to start something.
Cool.
And we'll see everybody next week.
Sounds good.
Being able to represent yourself as who you are helps others to speak for themselves.
I'll say, as I know right now, the Star Trek and Marvel universe are connected, but there is the multiverse, so you never know.
Who's her? You know her. Don't pretend you don't.
I know her. I've known her my whole life, literally. So,
are you going to toss it off to me again?
I mean, no. I'm tossing it to Janora. Janora is going to have to introduce herself.
Ladies' Day.
Yes.
Wait.
I don't think there's a video game that simulates what it's like to have a family.
Definitely simulation game.
Are you kidding? I get left burned on fire. My mom leaves the stove on. That ain't a family. My house burns down half the time.
That's exactly what that's supposed